Hi everybody. Today I have very small amount of updates, but they are very important. First of all, I haven't done any new art yet, but that's because I've got the job, and it's the job in the workshop, the studio, which is making different kinds of stuff for the museums and the galleries. They kind of develop all the decorations of the wall. They make all the necessary furniture, working with wood and glass and also with lighting and all the kind of stuff. So it's very interesting because, as I've mentioned earlier, I've worked as a carpenter and I wanted to involve myself into some kind of handmade stuff again. And this exact studio is fitting in the best way because it's not only allowing myself to practice in some handworking, but also it is connected very tightly to the art world. And it is possible for me, I guess, to build some new connections and to see the environment of the institutional art and the museum stuff from the inside. So that's very interesting for me. And also, I've got an opportunity to do something for myself in the spare time. And that's very, very important thing because working with huge machines and electrical instruments and being able to process some more difficult and specific materials rather than just paint and do something at home can help to evolve really in the production of artworks. So I'm looking forward for some spare time and some spare energy to start the new art projects because right now I'm really exhausted and tired from the work itself. So I guess in the closest future I'll get used to it and I'll have some free resources to start the art project. Another very important news is that I've moved to the new apartment, and here is one of the rooms of that. I'm saying one of the rooms because it has 3 rooms actually, and it's, I guess, the largest apartment that I've rented and lived in ever, and the most expensive one actually. But this room, exactly where I'm filming right now, is the one of the rooms that I want to build as a home studio. It has the huge window, the blank walls, and I actually hate that yellow color of the wall that's behind my back. And probably I would paint it in white as the opposite wall. And of course, I'm going to build some new furniture and environment for the studio because the apartment in general was empty when I rented that. So now I'm also have to figure out with buying or finding the furniture and all the kind of stuff. So there is a lot of work to do. But besides the mundane problems, specifically regarding to this room and this studio, I want to make the series of videos on how I create the whole studio, how I make some furniture for that, how I organize the tools, how I purchase some new tools and all that kind of stuff. So I guess it would be pretty interesting to see the whole process from the blank walls and to the useful environment. And it could provide a lot of tips for you maybe, and yeah, I believe that would be a very useful experience for you also. And the other rooms, the one would be the bedroom, and the another one is the big hall that I'm not going to show you right now because it's in a complete mess. But later I'm going to create a kind of the gallery, home gallery out of that, and I would hang some artworks there or put some objects. And it's not only me, but it's my wife also, because she's also an artist, and this studio would also be used by her. So yeah, it's not only for me, but for both of us. The big hall is going to be the place for guests because we want to make some kind of workshops sometimes I guess it would be paintings workshop mostly, because it's not really cool to do some noisy stuff out of here. And also some film screening, home gallery exhibitions, and all that kind of stuff. I hope it would be possible to create. So when I'll get ready to show it, I'll do it for sure. Okay, I think that's it for now. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned to the new episodes of Studio Building. Keep creating, and I'll see you in the next one.